We're doing Benjamin's Calypso today. I have Alex Avalos doing the dancer part for us. And we're going to start with part 1 here. She's going to start on her knees until we get to the save him. And then a brother's going to come over and help her up. Take me, and we're going to stand. And then on palm tree, we're going to make ourselves into a beautiful palm tree. And then we're going to follow Judah off to the side. We're going to do, with our right foot starting, 2 hula steps. And then our left side, we do 2 hula steps. And then we're going to hear the yellow bird as we open up towards the audience. And then after we hear him singing in the tree, we're going to do little shimmies down. 3, and then we come back up. And on absurd, we go ahead and come to our chest as we turn back towards the side. And then we're going to, oh yes, it's true. We open up towards the front as we turn our hands in kind of a snake motion. And then our other foot crosses in front as our hand comes around to make its own snake motion. And then we end with our arms and legs both open wide. And then the tall bamboo, we're going to turn back to the side. And we're going to do 3 steps, 1, 2, 3 with our hands. So our feet are planted as we kind of lean back and let those arms step up. And then we're going to do nose as we turn to our right. We go 1, 2, and then we're going to come the other direction and do 1, 2. And then we're going to point forward with our right foot as our hands come forward. And then forward with our left foot. And then we're going to point again. But this time, our hands are going to come to the side because we're going to hit our coconuts. So we switch our leg and coconuts. There we go. This is Benjamin Calypso part 2. So we just finished with our coconuts. And now we're going to be the tide. So our foot that's pointing out is going to be the one that we start our first step with. And we brush. We do 3 of these as we rotate in a circle. As we come to the back, we're then going to swivel to the opposite side and give us our best innocent face with a little praying hands. And then we're going to get our bananas to grow up the tree. So they're going to grow up the tree as we swivel our hips and swivel back towards the front. And then we open up, and then we're going to be criminals and turn to the side. Put our bars in front of our head, and then guilty 1. Our head goes 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to, oh no, our hand that is up in front is our right hand. It's going to come open as we open up. And then we are going to be turning in a full circle. And then we are going to point out with our left foot. And we're going to unroll our hand, and then to ask a question, we're going to come back up into a big, beautiful Y. And then we're going to save him. So we're going to save him and take me with our hands crossing in front. So we indicate him to the side, and then we come across with our hands up as if we're going to be prisoners. And then he's going to be straighter than the tall palm tree again. We're coming forward, our feet together as we make a big, beautiful palm tree. Our arms are then going to come to the side with our neighbors. We're going to place our arms on top of our neighbors' arms. And we're going to do little swivel steps as we la, la, la. And then we're going to switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 each direction. And then we're going to take 4 counts to do a turn around ourselves while we're letting our hands and wrists kind of flow free in circles. And then we're going to point forward with our right, forward with our left, forward with our right, this time with both hands on top crossing. We're then going to repeat that, and that will be the end of part 2. So this is part 3. We just finished doing our swivels. Swivel, swivel, swivel. We go back, swivel, 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 swivel. We then circle, and then we point, point, and point with both hands together. All right. Now we are going to go to the golden sands again. So we're going to do the same 3, but we're not going to make a full circle this time. We're just going to do a little half turn. And on the last one, we're going to get our praying hands and we're going to swivel forward so that way we're facing out towards the audience with our prayer hands. And we're going to then do our bananas. It's the same banana motion. And as you can see, she's got her hand that goes to her elbow, comes up before it breaks off for the sun. On this one, though, we are going to snap back down to our chest for we. And then there will be a small ripple that will happen with our hands coming out for guilty ones. 1, 2, 3. And it'll be where I end up putting you at that time. So just know that that's a 1, 2, 3 for that open. And it's on guilty ones. We're then going to, oh no. And this time, instead of turning, we're just going off to the side. Oh no. And then back the other direction a little bit, not he. And we're going to roll down towards the floor, how you can accuse him. And then mystery, we're going to put our hands up over our eyes and break free. Mystery. And then we're going to do a big arm open and a big arm open for save him, take me. And then he's going to be the tall palm tree again, which we love our palm trees. This time it's going to be a very big palm tree. So we're going to make it very exaggerated. Whoa. Perfect. All right, this is the last part about Benjamin's Calypso. We've just finished being big, tall palm trees. There's then going to be a lot more la-las that are going to be sung. Our girls are going to put their hands to their hips, and we're going to make kind of a conga line with the brothers and the girls. And so they're just going to walk with their hips, kind of giving little sways as they're going. The brothers will be doing other things while they're doing this. So they're going to be putting their hands on one of the girls' shoulders and following them around the stage. And this happens for a whole chorus of la-las. Once we get done with that first set of la-las, the girls are going to keep their hands on their hips, but they're going to go back to doing the footwork we did during the first sets of la-las. So they're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to do the hands up over their heads in the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the time we get to this point, our girls will have gotten back to their final positions where they're going to then go down onto their knees on a 1, 2, 3, and hands will cross in front. Benjamin Calypso with words.